19cc and 1931. 19cc, bikers against political Islamisation of Australia, and 1931 is our society of non-bikers that are still part of the same fight and part of the same family. And 1931 is the Citizens Patriot Army. I'm just talking to you today to wish you a Merry Christmas. I know from being in correspondence with many, the year hasn't been real good for a lot of you. I'm hoping that we're going to have a better year next year. I don't think we will have a better year politically next year with the issue of the Great Reset and our governments and state government and federal government and local government all wanting to get rid of Australia Day. It's important that we don't let this happen. This is a good example of where the lefties can use COVID-19 as an excuse to introduce the Great Reset. I'm asking that you have a look at and study as much as you can, or find out as much as you can about the Great Reset. Don't listen to all the conspiracies, but it is worth reading the book. You can get it from Amazon for your tablet for about $6, less than $7 anyway. I'm looking forward to Christmas. We've been around since 2013 now, and I think it's time that we take more action in the real world. The bikers are out there, 19cc, very overtly wearing the patch wherever they travel. 1931, it's a bit harder, but you've been doing a lot of covert things. People have been telling me about how they've been out in supermarkets and talking to someone next to them about halal, and others have been writing to ministers, etc., etc. We've got to really keep the pressure on the government. The worst thing about the government is most of the politicians don't give a fuck about the people. They're all for themselves. They don't care about our farmers. They don't care about the poor. They have a keen interest, especially Labor, because they're Fabians, in us becoming a socialist country. The communists, there's a lot of our politicians in bed with the communists, and political Islam, people have taken a focus off. Not DEFA, not myself, and not a number of you I know, because every day you're giving it to them. Like DEFA, for example, has been out in shopping centres wearing his have you paid your halal tax today t-shirts. We just got to get out there more. We just got to talk to people. We've got to be nicer out there too. Like, I was really pissed off the other day when someone made a comment that someone didn't agree with, and they told the person they were a fool. Another person called them an idiot. 3 years ago this didn't happen. We were all on the same side. We were working together. We weren't allowing conspiracies to make us look like we don't really know what's happening in the world. We were out there making a difference, and often we try to make a difference and it just doesn't happen. We're going to have to be more focused next year, and our first focus next year should be Australia Day, that the lefties don't take it away from us. Our focus should be destroying anything to do with the Great Reset and educating people about the Great Reset. And we should be really hitting political Islam, for example, female genital mutilation, just knocking it out of Australia. So we're going to have to just choose something and focus. We can't have be shooting everywhere and not really getting anywhere. And that has happened for a lot of the groups. I've noticed they're trying to do too much. Really, you're on Facebook, good, but you can't really like I'm in Durai Village, which is a town of New South Wales. I can't really take on a fight in Victoria. I've got to worry about my electorate here, my backyard. And that's where is our playground, is our backyard, our electorate. We need to be creating hubs in those electorates. Anyway, that's enough of probably the negative, but I see it as a positive as well. We need to keep loyalty and respect to each other, and we need to increase our fold, but we've got to be careful who we bring in. But recruiting, numbers game is going to be the answer, and we've got to remember that we can win this at the ballot box without weapons. So we've got to really support the politicians that are on our side. And as someone said to me the other day, there's many traitor politicians out there. They're on your side, someone else's side, everyone's side. They're just there for votes and money. But what I want you and your family to do is forget everything over the Christmas holiday break. I want you to enjoy Christmas, and I'm just hoping that those who've got health problems, that next year will be a better year for you there. Anyway, Merry Christmas to all. None of this happy holiday shit. Just enjoy your Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your friends, families and colleagues. Thanks again.